Christ. I don't even have the equipment on. Here we go. Oh, let me tighten up. Good to go?
Yeah. Running.
Yep.
Am I here?
Yep. Okay, let's do that again. Welcome to another episode of the Cheap Champ Podcast. I am your host, Malcolm Hall, and this is the 100% mobile podcast where we set up everywhere in the world to save money. And we talk to business owners about the cost of doing business. And today I have a guest of mine, a friend of mine from back HBCU Love. I'm an Aggie. She's an Eagle, but we'll talk about that later. Would you care to introduce yourself?
I'm Robin Kenny from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm here in Long Beach, California now, running a couple of businesses. But we're here to talk about Albrand, honestly.
Nice. So Robin has a brand where she sells
Mm-hmm.
holistic products for black people specifically, or
I mean,
every.
I promote everything to with my community and my
Mm.
people, so it's not necessarily specific for Black people, but if you want to purchase, but my demographic who I market to are Black people.
Okay. Well, could you give the people some background about what your business is and how you got it started?
Yes. So actually, it started out. Our brand honestly was supposed to be like a Black Yelp. So I was gonna review all these Black products and tell you, my thoughts on them. And then I started that, and people were wanting to buy the products. I would send them the websites, and then I'm like, well, I'm not getting money for this, of course. But I don't, it was money was never the mission. It was just to give quality reviews on Black products. And then people wanted to buy the products, and I was like, well, a lot of the products from one store. So I was like talking to the owner, and he was like, "Well, we help small businesses. You want to make a business out of it." I was like, oh, "Okay." So I made it like a essentials box with one of everything. So I had like the shea butter, coconut oil, black soap, different other types of soaps, toothpaste, and paraben-free deodorant, and fluoride toothpaste, and
Oh.
sage.
Oh.
So people wanted that, and then people wanted to buy things a la carte. So that made a whole store of different products outside of that box.
If you don't know, that box she's talking about, that's like all the stuff for black skin. You got the you got the shea butter, you got the what were some of the
Coconut
other
oil,
coconut oil, shea butter. Now
black
first,
soap,
black soap, shea butter, and coconut oil. First off, you can cook with coconut oil too,
and you can use it for your teeth as
and,
well.
and oh, you can use it for your teeth as a
Yeah, you
toothbrush.
no, you well you it's called coconut pulling. So you would like swish it around your mouth for a certain amount of time, and it helps build your teeth up.
Oh, that's right. I have heard about that. You take coconut oil, swish it around, it does all that good stuff. So yeah, a lot of these essential oils and good things, they sell them at Walmart, but they're expensive.
Right.
So it's nice to know that somebody black has these things for sale and things where you can buy them. Now, do you find this space competitive? Because I know there's a
Very.
lot of people who
In
do these
LA,
things.
very competitive. But on the East Coast, I probably have a niche market. I probably, if I went and set up, I probably would make it a lot of money right
Mm,
now. I
okay.
just don't want to go to the East Coast.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So it's
LA,
a hard thing to balance, but I get a majority of my customers are East Coast from the East Coast.
right. I mean, but that competitive out here makes you better, makes you,
Yes,
a
yes,
better businesswoman because you understand, it's kind of hard to fight through the
right,
traffic out here.
right.
What's the best way that you find customers? How do you find most of your new customers?
They ask me what I'm doing for myself, my own hair, my own skin, my own whatever. If they see me or they I'm using something somewhere, or if I see them using something, I'm like, oh, I got something like that on my site. I push it myself mostly, word of mouth. Um, yeah.
Okay. Are you making your own products or are you getting them somewhere else?
No, so everything I pretty much just wholesale. I don't make anything. The only thing I um coordinate intention kits. So the kits come with a certain type of sage, a crystal, a Palo Santo, and a Tiger Paw shell. So it's like set for certain intentions. So I coordinate those, but I don't make anything by hand.
So does anything like come to you, or you kind of like do the drop shipping? Like you order from me, it goes to my distributor, then it comes to you.
No, so I keep everything in stock because I got people like how a friend just came over. People come over and they just shop. So
Okay.
I let people come and shop. I do a lot of pickup orders. I keep everything in stock for myself. I go
Okay.
to for my wholesaler. To me,
Now, do you have to? Does your wholesaler have to ship to you, or do you go pick it up?
I go pick it up.
Oh, see, that's the best part about we live in LA. You can go
Mm-hmm.
pick stuff up. You got, the warehouse district
Each time I
downtown.
don't have to wait for shipping.
Because shipping's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have to?
That's another cost loss. Like
Yes.
trying to get the items. That's another cost loss that I don't have.
Right. And the shipping part. I mean, it's hard to figure out how to ship stuff,
Right.
and because I don't know, because you just don't know anything about shipping, and everything is different. You got to learn all the packaging and the
Right.
weights and
Right. So
stuff like
that was
that.
the struggle that was my beginning struggle. Having to ship my own things, and I still do now. But I made now that I'm one, because I'm working from home. I can go to my closest post office now. I used to have to go at work on my lunch break, try to ship
Yeah.
all these items, because I didn't. I mean, I guess I could have prepaid and got them picked up and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't know that. So I'm on my lunch break shipping, and then I'm like leaving, coming as soon as I can get off work. I can get off work early before 5 o'clock because the post office closes at 5 o'clock. So again, if you're a 9 to 5 worker and you're trying to run a business with shipping, you have to be able to get certain shipping days. So I just like had to move everything to the weekend. No matter if you order something on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's not going to get shipped until Saturday.
Right. Do you have a certain shipping day? Because I would start
So
off
yeah,
shipping my T-shirt. I was going to the post office every
every
day.
day, yeah.
Don't make sense. The lines are long. You're losing.
Yeah.
You're losing. You're losing. You can't go to the post office every day. It doesn't make sense.
I'm like,
So
I try to be like Amazon. I try to be like Amazon and ship the same day if I can. So if I have so now that my post office is right here, I know what time I can go. I know the best time to go. I've got that shit just like on a time thing now. So now I really can be like Amazon, unless I have other businesses that have to run and I can't get the order out that day.
now the reason why I said that, I wasn't efficient like you were. I was making stuff same day and trying to
Trying
get
to get
it.
it out, yeah.
Nah, don't work. You
So
gotta
and
have
I have to
stuff
still
already
package
made.
stuff. I still have to take time to package it. I have to say, some stuff I have to, like my black soap, I do prepare those by hand. So
And then when you sit there in the post office, you waiting in line.
yeah.
That'll deter
Oh
you. It's
God.
like, oh,
And
whoa,
it's the worst.
okay.
LA post office is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
But I did have a good inside person in Inglewood, right? India. My
Uh huh.
homegirl. I would totally pretend like I had just came from Milan. I'm like I just, I just like act so concerned, like, yeah, I got it right. Like, can I just finish? And she's like, oh yes, ma'am, come up, come front. And I would skip the whole line every time. I would just like play this role. And I was like, and it was my friend. She was back there, and she just let me. It's really my homegirl,
Nice.
my best friend. So
Shout out to
that
India
was
looking
my
out.
finesse in there. But then now she doesn't work there anymore. So I
Oh,
had to,
moved on
find
to
a
bigger and better
same
things.
shit. Same gas.
Oh man, that's not. Now I've learned to get stuff shipped from the house. They let them come pick it up and they
Okay.
take it off. But there's still a process because
Yeah.
I've messed up several times,
So you
lost
still
some
have
money.
you have the printer that you print out and you prepay.
I printer, I go on there and
Yeah,
prepay,
yeah,
but it
that's
doesn't. Now there's no customer service though. See, you can't pick up the phone, and you're gonna lose that money.
so
Or
they can't scan that know that they received it.
so my
As long as
problem
they know where
was,
it's
yeah,
at.
getting the label to print, and if it didn't print, and I paid you got to pay
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
then they do it. So I paid, and everything didn't work out. I don't have anybody to call. So I didn't too much like that too much. So that was definitely an issue for me. But I figured that out. And shipping, like I say, shipping costs is one of your biggest costs of your business, and you don't have to pay for any rent. So what are some of the biggest expenses of your business?
The biggest expense, packaging and shipping, because you want to keep the shipping low for the customers, but at the same time it's a loss at the same, because a package by the weight could put in a regular shipping, ground shipping, but it would be so much money because of the weight. But if I did priority, which is going to cost a little more on for you, and again it's going to get there faster, but it's a little bit more expensive. You're not going to want to spend $15 when you just spend $40, or $30.
Right.
That's a lot for shipping $15, but that's how much it would cost you to get priority rate and get it there faster, because ground would be like 20,
Yeah.
and it with that weight. So
I mean, but it's patience though. People just got to be patient.
yeah,
You can't
yeah,
just you want it fast, you got to pay.
yeah, and
That's
then
just what it is.
yeah. But I do take a little hit on the shipping right now
Hmm.
because I have not figured that out quite yet. But I just don't want. I know that I think about what deters me as a customer, and it's definitely shipping. I have put a whole cart together, and that shipping, I'm like, what? Never mind.
Right.
Yeah. So
Shipping is expensive. Now, what some people do, just go ahead and bury the shipping cost in
in
there.
there, that's
I'm
the
gonna hit
yeah.
you with a flat fee. You're gonna pay premium. So whether it's high or low, I'm still not gonna, I'm not gonna take a loss with this. So it's
Yeah,
like if you could, I would just bury the shipping cost in my items and
yeah.
call it a day.
So again, that's why I'm not the prime businesswoman, because I sell my products at a price where it's affordable, so people will be more inclined to use it. Because people always go, healthy products. Oh, it's so expensive. But it's like, but I'm giving you this at this price. I'm giving you at a better price than you could get it anywhere else, in your Times or whatever at the grocery store. This is still cheaper, and I'm still trying to get it to you at a good rate for shipping. But not that I'm cutting myself off on the pricing, because I do get good pricing on it. So
Right.
I'm not skipping nothing. But
Yeah, I feel like expense is relative
Yeah,
because people
yeah.
will, like, for example, you go to the club. These are the same people who say skincare is expensive, but you'll pay $100 for a bottle, you'll pay $600 to go VIP, and you'll pay extra 40 to get in and 15 to pack your card.
But those are the people that 9 times out of 10 aren't my market.
Oh yeah, you have a
You
different
know what I'm saying?
market.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see. I
People
work
that
in
care,
financial literacy,
yeah,
so I'm looking down that space. I don't care who you are. I'm
yeah,
just looking down your
yeah, yeah,
statement,
yeah,
see
yeah,
what
yeah,
kind of life you live
yeah,
in.
yeah.
So yeah,
Nine
that's
times out of
true.
10, those people are not buying my stuff anyway. They don't care what's going in their body. They don't care about
But I did learn because now I'm juicing,
Yeah,
and
me too. Me too.
juicing costs a little bit of money. The fruit ain't the
I go to the
cheapest.
Hispanic markets, the Mexican markets, or the 99-cent store. They
Mm,
have the cheap fruit and the
yeah.
cheap veggies.
Oh, okay. Go so yeah, go get the cheap fruit now,
Yep.
because apples cost money, and I want to get good
Apple's
quality.
not expensive.
Apples do like
What is
$2 a
that? A
pound. So
Honeycrisp apple is expensive. I was like, Trader Joe's trying to charge me $1.29 for one apple.
oh wow, that's crazy.
What?
Ooh,
A
ooh.
Honeycrisp apple? What? When did apples go up?
Yeah, I don't. Everything's gone up, especially gas. Gas is going up crazy expensive. One thing about business, do you find it hard to network with other business owners? Do you find it because business? I was talking about another a previous episode about community and having people who are in business as well. Because there's
That's
so
what I'm
many
lacking.
things that you just like email. It's not like we don't sell the same stuff, but
Right.
you can get to your people emailing like this or
Yeah.
just different tools that we all need. Do you find it hard to network and meet people who are on the same page as you, trying to move their business forward?
Um, I wouldn't say it's hard to meet people. I know, I mean, because so many people I know have businesses, so no, I don't think it's hard to meet people. But I feel like everybody has their own way of marketing because some people just feel like social media is their one stream and that's what they're better at, or they don't take initiative to go into another way. They get a majority of their views or whatever they have or whatever they're getting from social media. And then I have some friends that do newsletters, weekly updates, and things like that. And that works for them as well. I see their business growing so much more. To be growing so much more when they are constantly having sales and giving uh, an eye shot of a customer through email, through email blast. But some people do more email. So it's just like I said, it's relative, depending on the people. But I find a lot of people like you and I don't want to put up the business, but I feel like in LA it's so many more people that have businesses. So it's like in this expos or markets or different things that I go to. I just meet so many different people, vendors, and I follow a lot of people on Instagram. I go to these little business little meetings about how to market to these people in Long Beach or black people in Long Beach or just go and promote your business and get like tips on how to do your business taxes, how do your business paperwork. Yeah, I found those different places around LA and Long Beach. So no, I can't say it's been hard. So that's a blessing.
Yeah, that's true because LA does have a good business community. There's a lot of small business people and a lot of small business people and a lot of people who are just out there trying to get it done. So, and there's a lot of events out because I put myself out there. One thing I had to learn, you got to tell people what you do.
You got
You're
to,
like,
yeah.
not where you work. What do you do? I don't tell people what I do. No, no, no.
Or
What is my business?
yeah,
Yes, because you can't do anything for my
the
job,
job, right?
but we can do business with my company. So I know that's one thing that's definitely important. Uh, Two things before we wrap up. How has the pandemic helped or hurt your business?
The pandemic helped my business so much. Granted, everybody wasn't working. People were still making money. People were
Mm-hmm.
still spending money. People were needing things. Some people were thinking about, oh, my health. My black seed oil sales went up. That's like one of the most expensive things on my site is black seed oil. And it's like very expensive for a little amount because it's a really good product. So those that went up, just people wanted to save more, wanted to clean their air more because they're worried about COVID. So those sales went up. And then people are already on my site, so they're getting other things because people had mental health issues going on and they needed some self help things. So of course they might have got some metaphysical things from my site. So my business pretty much ballooned during the pandemic, and of course they plateaued for a little while, because people, how trendy people do, you know, to like on track. They grasp on the trends of like spending, and now they're like, okay, my pandemic money kind of gone, can't spend as much as I was before, but then I still have people, repeat customers and things like that.
That's good. And last question, where do you see your business in 5 years from now? What is the growth plan and where do you want your business to go?
I I honestly still want a brick and mortar in the South, Southeast. I really want that to happen because I I see other people doing it, but just not doing it. But my vision or what I had envisioned for, which could still be a very lucrative thing. So I feel like in the next 5 years, I'm still gonna try. I don't know. I don't. I'm gonna try to get by coastal. I'm gonna, I have other businesses that I feel like be able to fund that a little easier. So
Bi-coastal's a real thing. I'm trying to be bike. I need a place in Miami,
right.
here in New York. I'm
Mm-hmm.
good to go. And that's how we rolling. Before we get out of here, if you would take a time, you can follow Robinson. You can follow Robin's website at shop. Wait, what is your
Shop
website?
our black market.
Shop Our Black Market. There we go. Try to hit the button. So see, so scrolling down at the end of the page, at the bottom of the page, Shop Our Black Market. Please support her business. So if you have any, you're trying to get your mental health together, or you want to get your skin together, or whatnot,
And get your inside together.
get your inside
We got
together.
black seed oil.
Black seed oil. Now that's
Uh,
black seed oil. That ain't black cooking oil. Don't be trying to fry no chicken in no black seed oil. I don't know what's gonna happen to you. That ain't gonna
you're
make.
not gonna like. It's not appetizing.
It's not appetizing, okay, and that ain't gonna make you grow 6 feet. So don't do that. All right. So and you can also find her on Instagram at our honesty,
Our brand honestly.
our brand honesty. Man, I'm having a hard time reading. Our brand honesty. So go to her website, support her page, and also go to her Instagram and just go follow. Even if you don't purchase some right
Yes.
now, follow, and then you will.
And you'll learn some things from the page. I'm gonna have more content on how to use different products because I know some people are like, well, I can buy it, but I don't know how to use it. I had an aunt that bought some black soap for me, and she was just like, I had no idea what to do with it, so I just kind of threw it away. And I'm like, what? That's the black soap.
Black soap. Let me tell you a little something about black soap. Black soap is like the greaser. It will strip everything out of you. You're gonna need some lotion after black soap and drink some water.
You gonna I got body oil moisturizer that you put on after you use black soap. I have coconut oil, shea butter, mango butter. So
Mm-hmm.
you wash with black soap. I do have the lotion that makes your skin shiny.
Coconut oil is like wax for your car. When you wax your car, you want to be shiny and feeling good. That's like that's like body wax for your body. So get you some
And it's
coconut oil.
thin, so it's not heavy on your skin, so you feel good, especially when it's hot. Some people don't want to put oil on in the summertime, but this coconut oil on your skin is really light. So
Coconut oil is good, and it's good with chicken. I fry some chicken with some coconut oil. It tastes good. You need a lot of it though.
yeah, you
You,
do.
you need a
It's
lot of coconut oil to
expensive to
fry.
use. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
it's a very expensive to use. And last but not least, if you have some questions about financial literacy, if you want to learn how to improve your credit, save money, and budget, go to www.stressmoneyless.com. Robin was at my first workshop.
and I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Something. I got my first credit card and everything. Like it's been
Mmm.
going great.
It's been
I'm
going
actually
great.
building my credit and everything off this guy right here.
Awesome. I'm gonna use that as a clip. So thank you for go. And also we would like to thank our sponsor, Cheap Not Broke. Go to cheapnotbroke.com. Grab a shirt, stay woke, not broke. And also go to YouTube, learn how to travel cheap, get on Spirit. Go there and buy your
Get those
ticket.
tips too.
Get those tips. Hey, and you know
Travel
what?
tips, man.
And learn how to make sub dolls. Let me put out a recipe real quick. Learn how to make sub dolls. What is that? Tune in and find out. Thank you all for tuning in. We will be back next week with another guest in a different location. Take care and stay safe.